What's going on YouTube? This is your boy Black Blade Uchiha coming to you with another video on this game, Wicked Black Deck. So on today, first before I go into today's topic, the Abyss tournament is going on right now. I hope you guys are doing well in it. If you have any questions about the tournament that I can answer, please comment down below in either one of the videos, either yesterday's video or today's video, and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. But we're going to start our road to endgame Natola. All right, before I show my build and explain it, something that I've been doing as of late is I'll go into Arena, okay, come over here, and I will scroll through the top 100 players, and I will look for people who might have a Natola build. Okay, so I do admonish people, or I do advise you guys to do the same. It can give you ideas as to what's working, right? There is a buff or a rebalancing of cards coming in the next update. All right, so here's an Natola build right here. Okay, but before I go into the actual build, she has 3 main abilities. All right, she has an strength aura, buffs all other Crypts allies by 20% of this card max strength. Has another, buffs all other Crypt allies by, well, booked up at 60%, minimum is 20% of this card max strength. Minimum is 3 times, max 5 times of this card's max. The first 5 times it attacks, or first 3-4 times, depending on how many books you put on it, it attacks. And its other ability is buff all other allies with 50% with a resurrection effect or a frost elemental type by minimum 20%, max 50% of this card's max strength. Okay. This guy who has this card kitted out in a element resistance set, which is actually really, really good, in all honesty. It might be an underrated set to me, but it is a really, really solid set nonetheless. Oops. Where were you? Not you. Scotty? Yeah, it was you, Scotty. So, and they have them kitted out and foiled. Okay, so they spent some money on this. Next thing they have is a copy of Fairy in here with a Divine Frost set on. So she has a shield, can heal every 2 turns, and she can freeze when she attacks. Okay. Oh. Yeah, when she attacks, she can freeze. Okay. Temple Bear. I have a copy of Temple Bear as well. What's this? Oh, the Unveiling set. Okay. So you have a copy of Temple Bear here. He has both abilities, but he's only going to get a buff for one, for one. It doesn't matter which one. He's just going to get a buff regardless. Okay. Snowman. Really, really solid card. I like him. He's a beast of a card if you build him out correctly. And especially if you max out his gear, he's a beast of a card. Snowman is solid. He's getting that buff. Necromancer is getting 2 buffs. 1 because he's a crypt, and 2 because of his resurrection ability. So he's getting double buffs. All right. They're getting single buffs. Frost Lizard, really solid card. I might actually build this one out, to be honest. It is slightly stronger than, or a little bit stronger than Skeleton Dragon. But the reason why I like Skeleton Dragon, because it was easy to book out. Frost Lizard, not so much unless you spend the money. All right, they have a second copy of Frost Lizard with an extra strike set as well. So you got 2 cards that can hit twice. All right. Then you have, 3 times. Hold up. Let me restart this. So I am back with this. So let's go back to Arena. We're gonna go over Scotty, because that was the most recent one that I saw. Come on, Scotty. Where you at? Where you at, Scotty? Where you at, Scotty? There you are, Scotty. All right, here we go. So you got Frost Ghost, who's attacking 3 times with this extra strike set. You have Frost Lizard, who's attacking 3 times with this extra strike set. You have another Frost Lizard who's attacking 3 times with the extra Frost set. This is honestly really, really solid. Now, Frost Ghost is a crypt as well, so he's getting 2 buffs for his Frost Elemental type, and because he's a crypt. So he's going to be pretty strong when he gets in there. And then last but not least, you have Slime. This Slime has a resurrection ability, so he's going to get a buff from this as well. That's honestly pretty nasty. So let me break this down to you all. Slime with a resurrection set is kind of like having a Phoenix with a resurrection set. And I haven't seen this in action that I can remember, but if theory is right, what ended up happening is this Slime would die, right? It'll go into that state where it's going to resurrect itself in a couple of turns, right? As long as the opponent doesn't kill it, Slime is going to come back. But when it dies again, it's going to generate another Slime token or another Slime card. And the process is kind of rinse and repeat, because the Slime cards that it summons also gets the resurrection sets as well. Does that make sense? So he can essentially produce slimes twice, 2 slime card tokens twice. If it happens in that faction. Now, Phoenix is a lot better, because when it hatches an egg, the egg turns into another copy of Phoenix. So when that copy of Phoenix dies, then it resurrects. It still carries on the same artifact sets. Artifact sets. It still has the same abilities. It's just constant recursion. So in this situation, this is solid, but Phoenix would be a better option in my opinion. That's just me. And I think the poison that this slime offers is slightly counterintuitive, because you're trying to go for like a frozen tundra type of thing. So let's go into my build of Noctola. I have not leveled out anything besides the accessories, and not even leveled out that much, to be honest, as you see. Make this quick. So after I look at abilities, this is just my thought process on what I do when I see a new card or when I'm building for a card. What advantages does it have? What does it offer? How can it benefit me? What can I do with the card? There's all these different things, right? Once I know what the card does, what's the advantages, what's the disadvantages, strengths, weaknesses, what can I do to make this card stronger and enhance their abilities or complement their abilities? The one we just looked at, the Noctola, they complemented their abilities by adding a resistance to all elements. Okay, because you don't want them poisoned, you don't want him or Noctola her You don't want her to die from or get shocked. You don't want her ignited and get weakened a little bit. You don't want any of that. So that is not a bad thing. So what I did was I put a spiritual set. This is just for me. She's getting a 5% strength boost from this and a 7% chance to evade. Right? Then she also has the submitting set, which is another 5% strength boost, but a 10% crit damage boost. And then this shock resistance set. Okay? So that is my kit for her as of right now and going forward into, as we already said it, an in-game Noctola build. Okay? I'm going to build one for you all. We saw a build already. We're going to make this a process over time. It does take time to build an in-game deck. So be patient. We're going to ride this one. We're going to take it all the way there. All right. And I'm going to end the video here. It's already been 11 minutes. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Holla back at your boy. Peace.